So July 1st is when we closed, all right? And at the end of the month, we are going to have a tap takeover, which is where you buy a certain kind of beer and you fill your taps with it. Like I said early on, we didn't really know what we were doing, so we had this planned. Then we got up and realized that we only had $4.95 in the bank, which was really not enough to cover the cost of the beer that we had to pay for that next morning. So we got up, we came in, we made food, we did our usual thing during the day. When I had gotten up that morning, I said, okay, God, this is the defining moment, basically. We need your help, and we need cash. I need you to provide cash tonight. This is kind of the moment that I will know if we made a mistake, okay? And if we made a mistake, we will shut the doors and walk away. I'm looking for your direction here. So we came in, we made the food, and about 4:30, we had like 4 people inside who were eating, and it was pleasant, and it started to rain. And then it started to rain harder and harder and harder. And now it's raining so hard, you can't possibly see how anybody is going to come in. So we kind of looked at each other and said, oh, wow, okay, you know, maybe this is it. We'd put all of our money into it and a month into it, and but, you know, we'd made that determination. This was the defining day. So we were pushing water off of the broom, off of the patio, and a car pulled up, jumped out and said, do you have food? And we said yes, and they said, we'll take it. And they came in. And another car pulled up, said, do you have food? And we said yes, and they came in. And before you know it, there were cars parked wherever they could, but the pub filled up to where there was standing room only. We had one of our wonderful people bring in a wind-up flashlight. So we had lights, and we lit some candles. So we had candlelight, and the place was packed. We sold every bit of food, a lot of beer. It was a huge party. Just everybody had such a good time. That night when we closed, because we had no electricity and no power, everything had to be done in cash, and we had just enough cash for the next day. And that's when I knew that God was going to be in this and that He was going to bless us in spite of ourselves.